Okay, hello. Hello. Bit of a delay on this one, I apologize. I apologize. Ugh, let's get settled in here. Okay, so last time we were playing, we started Krokotopia. We did a few of the, or not a few, but we did the crafting quest, the very beginning one. I believe there's going to be a part 2 to it, so we can go ahead and get that done today. But other than that, we have the Sphinx area place to go to, which we are in. And I have a mark set here, and oh my goodness, there's a silver chest. Oh, for me? Don't mind if I do. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot about that part. Or spacebar speeds up the falling keys. What? I never knew that. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oops. Oops. There we go, and 1. Ooh, we almost failed that. Embarrassing. Alright, shocked key, Cyclops. Cyclops? That ought to be nice. We're level 21, almost level 22. I do want to run to the Oasis and grab the crafting quest stuff. Right over here. Oh. Is this portal open? It is. Oh. Okay, so now we have shield minion. We have buff minion. And then we have sacrifice health. Or siphon health. We can heal our minion for 350, or we can sacrifice a minion for 2 pips. So we've got some more myth spells that we can learn here. Is there any secrets back here? No. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, let's start the timer on that. Let's get that cooking. Is there anything else in here? I'm gonna go with no. But let's just grab that. Mighty Sassy. Scrappy Taz. Okay. So, I just wanted to fill out the pet tome there for no reason. Just cause. And now we can turn in the crafting quest.
Good work. Those rings show you've got an excellent eye for detail and a steady hand. Here's how you can become a better craftsman.
William shows you how to concentrate and make 2 items at once.
Ooh.
You've clearly got some aptitude for crafting. I think you're ready for your final exam. This will be a working test, showing the quality and consistency of your work. For that, I'll need you to make me 2 poniards of gallantry. When you're finished, bring them back to me and I'll examine them. If they're up to my standards, I'll award you an apprentice crafter badge.
Okay. So we need Poniard of Gallantries, which is right here. And we need... Oh, we have everything for it. We just need 6 simple vials and 12 jades. I can do that. 12 jades. Oh, we don't need that many. 12. And 6 simple vials. Boom! Okay, let's run back to the house and craft those. Sweet. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Alright, Krokotopia, here I come. We'll go finish off this one, and then I believe he's going to tell us to go to Marleybone.
Let's have a look at those athames.
William carefully examines each of the poniards of gallantry, testing them for sharpness, balance, and precision. He nods in approval.
Excellent work. I'm happy to award you an apprentice crafter badge. You've learned as much as I can teach you, so it's time to find a new instructor. I recommend you speak to my old friend, Felicia Worthington in Marleybone. If she's not in too much trouble, perhaps she can show you a few new tricks.
Heck yeah. Okay. So we've got that one to go to Regent Square. That one's in Northgard. Hechaldim again? Oh my goodness.
I lost my lucky coin. I'm not sure where, though. Anyway, I have good news.
Hetch hands you a bright blue gem.
While looking for my lucky coin, I found this blue gem. Give it to Lydia Greyrose. I'm sure she can find a use for it.
Yeah, I'm sure she can. I'm sure she can. Wasn't there a beetle back here? No? I thought that maybe there was a beetle back there. I do see this one right here. First beetle in the oasis. I got that one, I think. So maybe there's one back here? No. Where, oh where could this beetle be hiding? Methinks it's somewhere over here. Hidden. Hidden away. I don't think it's over here. I think this feels like a new area when they updated the map. Unless you've always been able to go back here. I don't know. Alright. If you guys see a beetle, let me know. I see stone blocks. Ooh, I bet it's behind the shop. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. What is this? Oh, can't go in there. Kembalung Village? Is that what that is? Alright. There's the Monstrologist Tamer. Okay, so we've gotten all the beetles that we can get so far. Entrance Hall. Oh, we need to get... Did we do Emperor's Retreat? How's it going? I can't remember if we did Emperor's Retreat. I don't think we did. I think we did Palace of Fire. That's what it was. Palace of Fire. So that should be... Oh. Zane. God dang it, Zane.
Wizard City News is a little outdated here. We occasionally get the paper from them, but it's been a while. Would you mind picking up a newspaper from the Wizard City Library? Some believe the Golden Fang is but a legend, but evidence exists. We must retrieve it or the Tuts may come after us. There are 3 parts to the tome. The first is written on a scroll, the second is within a book, and the third is carved onto an obelisk. Search the library for the scroll. As for the other 2 parts of the tome, I don't know where they could be.
Okay, simple enough. We just need to do a few more areas. Alright, there's part 1, and then the balance school is right across the boat ride right over here. And then we need to do, what was it, Hall of Champions is where the other one was? Vault of Ice. Vault of Ice. Okay, now it wants us back in the Grand Arena, which means we can go to Ravenwood, talk to Lydia Greyrose, turn that in for a little bit of EXP. Then we're gonna go talk to Harold Argleston. Is that his name? I forget. Oh, I forget. This is the Storm School. This is the Ice School. This is where we want to be. We're looking for Lydia Greyrose.
Hello there, young wizard. You have a blue gem for me? How wonderful. And just in time. Mindy is working on her next spell and could use that gem.
There's a free veteran item for house if you use Lest We Forget 2025 code. Ooh. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second here. Sorry, my brother just came home, so I just talked to him for a second and my dog started going crazy. Redeem code. Lest we forget 2025. Okay.
Could you take that gem to her? I'm sure she would be very grateful.
Maybe we gotta relog real quick. 1 second. Oh. Do we just get it? Might need to log out fully for it. Hold on 1 moment here. Let me go grab a drink real fast. Alright, sorry about that. I've got a drink now. I've got an energy drink. So now I'm gonna have lots of energy for this. Double pet EXP going on for members is gonna be very nice right now though. I don't particularly have a very good pet that I'm like training right now, but I will soon if I can get something good on this guy. I do have a myth sprite as well that can potentially roll some type of myth damage. What am I drinking? I'm drinking a rain. I'm just drinking a rain. You could hatch. From what I remember, that's super duper expensive and I don't have very much gold yet. Not very much yet. But that's okay, because if push comes to shove, worst case scenario, I can just make my own pet. It'll just take a little while. We need to go to the Colossus Boulevard and talk to Mindy Pixie Crown for this quest. Go give her a blue gem. Oh, and while we're here, we might as well talk to Harold Argleston. Is that his name? Yeah, Argleston. You guys ready for this pop? Fizz pop? I'm gonna crack this can open. You ready? Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes. We normally have the news here, but unfortunately we're sold out.
There might be some free codes during December.
Big news broke out about
Oh.
alligators in the underground sewers. The paper sold out fast. I know how you might get one. Gamma just flew off from here a little bit ago. He'll probably be willing to give you his copy.
Where's Maple? It's on the back burner. I've been honestly kind of playing it here and there, just kind of in my own time. But right now I've been receiving a ton of support for Wizard101, so I definitely have been prioritizing that on stream as of late. However, that is not to say that it won't ever come back. It will definitely be coming back. It is by far still one of my favorite games ever. And I've played it since I was like 10 years old, so it ain't going nowhere for me.
You need the news, you say? For the Krokotopia Library. Funny you should ask about that. I just flew in from the library with this, but if the Krokotopia Library needs it, you are more than welcome to take it.
Gamma gives you the paper.
Here you go. Have a safe trip.
More spellements. Dude, we've been getting so many spellements that, like, you know? Huh. Oh. Bottom path is nice. I like that. Okay. Okay. But yeah, we've gotten like tons of spellements for other spells. I guess it's not that many. I guess it's not that many, but slow and steady. It adds up. It adds up. I did do, well, okay. On that note, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. But, regardless, I did hop on a little bit last night. I didn't really find a good spot to just log in and be logged in for a while for a stream, but I did a little bit here with the join a team kiosk thing, and I helped out like 5 or 6 teams, which isn't like crazy, but why did I go here? I need to go to Colossus Boulevard. Yeah, I did do a few of those and grinded that out because, again, I know one of the badges has you do at least, I think it's 200 teams helped out for that. So I want to get that going as soon as I can, just to kind of get it over with. But not just to get it over with, too, but also we get, like, items that we can sell at the bazaar. For gold, we get spellements from certain enemies. There's a ton of useful things that we get for doing that.
Oh, hello. You have something for me?
Yes.
Wow. You have a blue gem for me? Thanks. I could really use that.
You tell Mindy the story of how Hetch found the gem.
That's awfully nice of him. You know, people lose coins all the time when running around the hedge maze in Unicorn Way. You should look there.
Hedge maze in Unicorn Way? What? What? What is Hetchaldim doing over in Unicorn Way? What is that sly salamander doing over here in Unicorn Way? And why does Diego have a quest for me?
Hello, my friend. I'm ready to teach you new spell techniques. Into the gate when you are ready.
Can I skip this one too?
Welcome, my
Yes!
friend. Do they do-
Yes! I thought I was like, Sweet. Wait, he sells spells? Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. We need to run all the way to the hedge maze. Because unfortunately, they don't have teleporters set up over here in Unicorn Way. For whatever reason. I was kind of debating on doing, like, trying to focus on just the Krokotopia quests until I finish Krokotopia and then come back and do the Wizard City stuff. But I think I want to do, like, all the back and forth regardless, because it gives me, like, the EXP on the way, which is something that's, like, kind of valuable to me, especially right now, because I'm like inches, my EXP bar is inches away from hitting level 22, and that's when we get our Humongo Frog. No way we found his actual coin in Unicorn Way. No way. Really? That's crazy. Okay, Zane, Hechaldim. And then we go to the balance school. Hopefully. Unless we get more side quests. It's never ending.
So, could Professor Greyrose use that gem? Wow, you found my lucky coin. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bloodbat and Troll. Once again. I do also think it might be a good idea to go to Grizzleheim and do the fishing quests, because I'm worried that they're gonna ask me to come to Krokotopia after that and then do like the rest of the worlds in order for the fishing quests, and I'm really worried about that.
Thank you very much. It would be nice to have some fresh news around here.
You hand the paper to Zane, and he reads the headlines.
Alligators in the sewers? It's like they are everywhere.
Alligators in the sewers? Okay. Gotta go read a book. The Balance School. Take me. Take me. Oh, that's not the right book. They got 2 books. Good book. I had 999 attack cash shop items before. What? You what? Oh, wait. No, we don't have that area unlocked yet. So we need to go here to the Hall of Champions. I was hitting 10 mil at level 30. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yeah, we can just teleport here. We only need to defeat 4 of them, which is only 2 battles, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take those out. We don't need these. There's a lot of Glacial Avengers here, but I'm looking for Sakwi Crushers. Right here. Hopefully this is enough. 310. Yeah, I think we got it. I did also, now that I'm thinking about it, you might be noticing my outfit is a little bit different. I did buy some Bazaar gear. I figured it would probably be a good idea to get that sorted out ASAP and increase my stats. So I definitely did do that. I also picked up a new wand, which gives me +1 pip at the start of the battle. That's super nice. That means we can do Troll right off the bat. We don't have to wait a turn or blade up or wait to see if we get lucky for a power pip on turn 1. We can just use it right off the bat. And if we get lucky on turn 1 with a power pip, we can actually use Cyclops right off the bat. I think I also have like 6% myth damage now, or something like that. 5%, something like that. One of those, and like 3% myth accuracy, but whatever. Whatever. I was also thinking, oh, devastating. I was also thinking about a way that I could potentially, like, get people more, not get people more involved, but give people a little bit more of a reward for being involved with the streams and stuff, and like subscribing and stuff like that. Because I mean, I don't really have any subscriber incentives besides just watching without ads, which is fine. But I know a lot of streamers do like subscription incentives and stuff, I guess. And I figured it'd be a good way to give back to people who do subscribe to my channel by giving one of the objectives for my 100% thing is to fill out the pet tome. And so I'm gonna have at least one of every pet. And so I figured for everybody who subscribes to the channel, they can get a pet named whatever they want. It's not much, but I mean, better than nothing, I guess. Better than nothing, I guess. That'd be kind of cool, especially if it ends up being a pet that I use or is useful for like pet hatching or something like that. Who knows? Storm Shark turn 1. Although it's 70% accurate. But it would kill them. Die. It is really weird seeing storm pips pop up for me, but it is what it is. I I'm getting a lot of power pips. It's happening very often for me now. And it's only going to become more and more frequent. Talk to Rami. Am I in the Hall of Champions? I am. Okay. I was gonna say, am I even in the right area? I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, wait. We have a teleporter right at Rami. Now that I'm thinking about it.
So, General Kappa is safe for now. So
For
far,
now.
you are as great and powerful a wizard as the Order of the Fang believes you to be. General Kappa will speak only to someone carrying the seal of the Fang. To our horror, that evil Tut Neckbet captured it before the Great Sleep.
Neckbet.
We must get it before he tricks the General into revealing himself. We shall see if you can defeat Neckbet in his chamber.
Okay, so we'll leave the mark right there. We need to go defeat General Neckbet. I guess we could have defeated these ice guys instead. Oh well. That's what we get for not thinking. That is what we get. It's alright. Wooden chest. Stone block and parchment. Don't mind if I do. What's up, Jamal Bat King? Let's get it. I have almost as much health as the life wizard. Let's go. I think I'll just trap Blade Cyclops. I think that's just the move. I started playing the Another Eden game on Steam. I've never heard of it. Another Eden. Here, I actually have Steam open. I can look at it. Oh, it's a free game. That's pretty cool. Oops, I forgot I was in a battle. Oops. That's pretty cool. I like the art for it. Holy moly. Cyrus? I love that guy. Oh, and they have a Persona 5 crossover. That's cool. It's like a phone game almost. It reminds me a lot of like phone games right nowadays. Oh my god, no way. I fizzled again? Oh, it is a mobile game too. I don't know why games are doing that a lot nowadays. A lot of games are doing that where they're coming out with like not low specs, but like, you know, they're not like crazy intensive games so that they can run on phones too. And then it's like simple layouts so that you can play it on your phone and on PC, but like I don't know, it's just weird. Steam is the PC version of the game. Oh, they have two versions. Oh, that's cool too. That's cool. There's actually a game that I play with my little brother called The World of Magic on the phone, and it's an old style RPG game. It's like an MMO type game, but you play as like the your regular classes, and your warrior, ranger, and your mages, and then you have to like spend money to, not like actual money, but like you have to spend gold to get like the talent books so that you can learn new skills for your class, because you don't just get them naturally. So you have to go like find skill books for your class, like super low drop rate from enemies and stuff like that. There's full-on, like, full-scale PvP, because the way the game works is there's 2 factions, and depending on which faction you choose, that is your team for the rest forever. So whichever faction you pick at the beginning is your faction, and that's it. And everyone on the enemy team, you can just, if you find them, you can just kill them. You can just target them and just start attacking them, just start killing them. So it's really annoying, because if while you're training, someone from the enemy team can find you and just, now you're not training. It is a little bit annoying, but it is fun. It is fun. Oh, I had a mark set here. I'm stupid.
You have the seal! I am sorry I doubted you, but I never thought I'd see someone more powerful than the Tuts. I must stay here and keep my ears open, but you have restored my faith that the Tuts can be defeated. Thank you, friend.
You're welcome.
Go, quickly. General Kaba is hiding in the treasure room up ahead.
Level up. We are now level 22, which means it's time for us to head back to Wizard City and talk to Cyrus Drake to learn Humongo Frog, the best spell in the whole game. So we'll set a mark right here and teleport away. I played tons of mobile games, mostly gacha ones or anime-related ones. So my phone is actually very old. I have the old iPhone XR, which is the iPhone 10. I don't even know what they're on now. I think they're on like 17, 16. So I'm several generations behind, to say the least. We've picked up Humongo Frog, the best spell in the whole game. Yeah, I've gone through, or I've had this phone forever. Honestly, since I was still in high school, I still had this phone. So it's been like almost 10 years. Almost. What the? Why did it pull me over here? Oh, someone was doing a quest thingy. That's weird, it grabbed me from all the way over here. Have you ever played Grub Guardian Tower Defense King's Owl game? I did way back in the day when it first came out. I grinded the crap out of it, and I even bought the special towers, because I forget what kind of... oh, I think it was the... Wait, why am I going here? I think it was the Astral Schools. They had special towers that did like ungodly amounts of damage compared to the rest of them. But I bought those. I bought the special map pack so that I could, play all the special maps. I beat that game. I beat that game all the way through. Oh, we need to go here because we need to. I remember we need to learn Vaporize, which is the level 22 Myth Dispel. I remember because I said it was the same level that we learned Humongo Frog at. So I remember now that we learn Humongo Frog, we can come down here and learn Vaporize. The game is still playable if you have it on your phone still. No, I deleted it a long time ago. There it is, Vaporize. Add, yes. Yeah, I deleted it a long time ago, so I don't have it on my phone anymore, but I did hear that they discontinued it a little while back, I think. At least to the point where, like, it just doesn't really do anything for you. I think you can still, if you still have it, you can still use it to train your pet a little bit, but outside of, like, being able to do that, it's still, like, infinitely faster to just train your pet in the game. You just can't download it anymore. Oh, okay. So you can still use it to train your pet, technically, I guess, offline. But, I mean, kind of. Kind of.
You bear the seal of the Fang. Tell me, wizard, what events occurred during my great slumber?
You tell General Kaba about the Tut's desire to rule over many worlds.
If only we had succeeded in crushing the Tuts earlier. I confess, wizard, a soul scavenger sapped my strength by stealing my coin of destiny. I tried to protect the Order of the Fang without it, but to my dismay, I couldn't, and we failed. If we are to defeat the Tuts this time, I'll need my coin of destiny. Please help me recover my strength by destroying that soul scavenger nearby.
I used to have it on my iPhone XS. Honestly, I don't even remember which, like what I played it on, to be honest. But, I remember playing the heck out of it. I think there was another phone game that Wizard101 did. I don't remember what it was called or like what it was even about, but I think there was another phone game that they had. I'm trying to remember. Here, let me see.
I will feed on the light in your eyes.
Okay. That's a hard bar right there. Cha-ching. I'm screenshotting that one. That is a hard bar. I will feed on the light in your eyes. Okay. Oh, I forgot to take the vaporizers out. I can... Wait. I could just kill them. Humongo Frog is just the best spell in the whole game. Let's see. Oh, they had wizard blocks. It was basically the same as the Sorcerer Stones minigame. It was very, very underwhelming and nobody played it. I remember that one too. I remember that. I remember they were going through this phase way back in the day where they were just releasing like these random things that like nobody did, like for example wizard blocks, and it was so weird. And I remember I was so excited because it would always make me think that like oh, Wizard101 is gonna be on mobile, like I'm gonna be able to play Wizard101 on a phone. That's gonna be so sick, because then it would be like a Nintendo DS for me, because you know I was playing this game as a little kid, so you know I was just like running around, going places with my family with my Nintendo DS, playing in the car or whatever. I was like, oh my gosh, I can like, you know, grab my grandma's phone or something and you know ask her, can I play Wizard101 on your phone for a while?
With this coin in my possession, I can feel my strength returning.
I was so excited, but it never
We
happened.
must prepare for battle. I hope I will not fail, but first, I need my sword. I gave it to Rami for safekeeping. Go to him and get it for me.
That was like one of the biggest things for me as a kid, is I wanted to be able to play. Oh, this is for Myth. I wanted to be able to play Wizard101 mobile. Like I wanted to play it outside of my house. %. It's weird how they put it on Steam. Yeah, it's kind of strange. I don't play it through Steam just because I'm so used to not doing that. So I don't play through Steam. But I know a lot of people, actually not a lot of people, but there are some people that do. And there's I've noticed everybody that like all my friends that I've asked about Wizard101, they look to Wizard101 not through the website, but from Steam. Like they go through Steam to find Wizard101, not the website, which is so backwards to me, but it's just because that's how Wizard101 started for me, so that's how I know to get to Wizard101 is just go to the website.
Everyone, I'm afraid that all I have left of the sword is this. Please take it to the great general if he needs it.
Bring.
What? This is just a scabbard. How can I fight the Tuts with just a scabbard?
Just a scabbard.
We must rebuild my weapon then. First, for the blade, I will need eye shards from the Glacial Avengers.
Have you played Pirate 101? I actually haven't. So I played like the demo of it when it came out. I remember when that game came out. I played like the first little thing of it, and it confused me so badly that I never touched it again since. I have never touched that game since the one time. That's it.
Eye shards should do the trick. You should be able to find them in this area.
I haven't even seen like YouTube videos or anything on it. I know nothing about Pirate 101. All I know is that it's a little bit weirder than Wizard101 in terms of like the battle mechanics. I've heard that I hate you. I heard that it actually is like way more in depth than Wizard101. Like it's super like strategic, I guess. The battle style is like an anime game. I think, doesn't it play like Fire Emblem, if you're familiar? I've heard that it, maybe I should put a trap on this guy. I've heard that it plays a lot like Fire Emblem, where you have to like move your characters around individually and then like put them in range to attack, and their attack ranges are like different based on like what they do, like their class. And then they have like different effects that they apply based on their classes and stuff, like just different things that they can do in battle. Like move really far, attack really far, do a lot of damage up close, whatever the case is. Which I do think is really cool. I do like Fire Emblem. I think Fire Emblem's a really cool game. If you have a pet, it joins you in battle, but you can't control it. Oh. That's a little annoying, but kind of cool. That's a little annoying, but it's kind of cool. I kind of mess with that. Oh, just in time. Can you guys tell I'm like, that energy drink is kicking in? I'm like hyper and not slurring my words, but tripping over my own words. Ba-da-da-da. I think once I have a bunch more like dungeons and areas and stuff like that unlocked, I think it would be a good idea to run through the wiki and kind of take a look at all the different pets that I can get, maybe like myth specific pets, and then see if I want to try to make my own pet. I know that they added the pet hatching kiosk in the pet pavilion, which can help you find certain pets, but I think I want to try making my own pet, just like, even if I don't use it, you know what I mean? Like, I want to try that whole process. Maybe I should save that for like later on, when I have a lot of resources like pet snacks and stuff. Because I know there's a way to set up your house with gardening so that you can have, I think it's like 64 couch potatoes stacked up like right on top of each other basically. And then you can just like harvest all of them all at the same time, and you can get mega pet snacks from couch potatoes. I remember that from back in the day too. And those mega pet snacks are invaluable. Invaluable.
These will do nicely. Well done.
Well done.
Now I need some spider carapace to form the hilt. Ice Weaver shells should be perfect for it. Win 4 of them for me in the Grand Arena.
In the Grand Arena. Okay, this is to the entrance. The Grand Arena is the middle one, right? Yeah. I want to be in this. We don't have that one healing spell anymore. What was it called? It was like life... Heartbeat. Heartbeat. Hoo-ha-ha. That's a lot of health! I don't know what this guy gives, but he's a myth boss. And my thought process is myth boss equals myth drops. This boss is from a side quest. Yeah, this is an OG side quest. This is an OG side quest. I actually do remember this one from playing my Ice Wizard way back in the day. Yeah, this is back when I want to say, not like, maybe not when the game came out, but like I want to say this quest has been in the game since like the very, very beginning of Wizard101. Yeah, the only reason I remember this is because obviously the big arena right in the middle of the room, and the boss is not always here. The boss just like spawns in for the side quest, and so it's like sometimes here, sometimes not, and it's like very elusive. I want this. Okay, I'll take that one. Awesome. We didn't get anything for it, but that was still cool. That was still cool. I forgot about that guy. Probably don't need all of those in. Okay. You have to activate the fires around the ring to summon him if you do the quest. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. You are correct. Correcto mundo. I don't think I'm gonna need 2 humongo frogs here. If this humongo frog does not take out the 2 of them, then a blade plus a troll will. I mean, not a blade, a storm. The storm attack thing from my. Oh, the wand attack. That's what it's called. The attack from my wand. Oh, yes, the wand attack. All right. Once more. Oh no, we didn't get a thingy majig. We don't need that. We don't need that. We'll just do this, just in case. I want a blade, and then humongo frog next turn. I wonder if we're gonna hit 30 before we leave Krokotopia. I think it's pretty likely. I think it's pretty likely that we're gonna hit level 30 before we leave Krokotopia, which is crazy to me that we're gonna start Marleybone with Zeus gear. That sounds crazy to me. Alright, teleport back to the Hall of Champions.
Yes, these will do. Good work. The hilt needs gems to magnify the blade's power, for it is the blade of a general. I will need you to collect these gems in the area.
Comes with a good one too. Yeah, the Sky Iron Hasta. The best wand in the entire game. There might be better ones stat-wise, but I don't think there's a wand that lasts you as many levels as the Sky Iron Hasta does. That thing is crazy. Which, again, I really think that's, like, such a shame that a level 30 wand is the best wand in the entire game until you hit, like, level 100 or something like that. That is absolutely ridiculous to me. They have got to release better wands that aren't pack wands.
Yes, these will be good. They'll fit in perfectly. Now, I require something to wrap around the hilt for a good grip. The hall servants should have some leather straps. Those should do well.
Those should do well. Pack ones are pretty good. Yeah, but they're from packs. And they don't really, like, last that long. You know what I mean? I mean, they might, but they'll just get replaced. I don't know. I dislike the thought of buying packs for temporary gear. I dislike that. I think that is a humongo frog waste. See what I did there? There's a level 0 one that gives you an extra pip in the old crown. An old crown one. Oh, that's right! Wait. This was an old PvP tech for low level PvP. Or for level, I think it was like level 5 or level 10 PvP. I can't remember what the old threshold was for PvP, but because I know PvP like has like level thresholds where it like finds you wizards within that threshold that you're in, and so you can get to like a max of a certain level and then stop leveling, so that you can lock yourself into a specific like PvP tier. And what people used to do back in the day with, I can't remember if it's like the level 5 or the level 10 tier for PvP, is they would get the Ascendant Staff. Yeah. Because it doesn't have a level restriction. Which usually you have to wait till level 20 to start with +1 pips. But you could start with +1 pips at any level with this. And so every single low-level PvP warlord had an Ascendant Staff. Bar none. Every single one. Period. You did not win in low-level PvP unless you had an Ascendant Staff. That's just how it was.
Excellent. These leather straps will go well with it. Now, to forge the blade. Aji Sakwi guards the frozen forge. We will need a key to unlock the entrance to his lair. Defeat his guards, the Sakwi Crushers. One of them must have a key.
I thought we leveled up again. I was like, no way. Okay, defeat Sakwi Crusher. Who are you in a battle with, buddy? Okay. In the past, you could fight Lord Nightshade by putting inside without having to pay for membership or crowns. Oh. Wait. You never had to. Because he's in Haunted Cave, not Dark Cave. Dark Cave is the membership-only area, but Haunted Cave is free to play. Haunted Cave is part of Triton Avenue. You could go into Haunted Cave. Because he's in Storm Drain Tower at the end of Haunted Cave. I think. The only reason I know that. The only reason I know that is because way back in the day, I got my mom super excited and like willing to play this game, and she would not buy the membership. So she sat there in Haunted Cave and grinded, just fighting the enemies in the street and fighting Lord Nightshade over and over and over again. Whenever she like just felt like playing, she would just hop on and kill a bunch of those scarecrows and maybe Lord Nightshade, and that's all she would do. But that's the only reason I know that, is because she would never pay for membership, and that was all she did, was go to Storm Drain Tower and fight Lord Nightshade and those stupid pumpkin guys.
Most excellent. We are close now. You have proven to be a most valiant warrior. I will send some loyal troops through these passageways. Would you perform the boldest part of the plan? Defeat Aji Sakwi and use the Frozen Forge to create my new blade.
Use the Frozen Forge. That's like the most useless bit of information that I could possibly know and retain about this game. But it is something, I guess. It's something. Oh, there's a lot of enemies here. There's a lot of enemies in this room. I'm gonna put a heal in just in case. God, I love Humongo Frog. Humongo Frog is the best spell. Doom, 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 bum, bum. I did see, actually, Ice gets a spell later on that boosts... No, that doesn't boost. It's... Remember when Unicorn Way had a Dark Pixie mini-boss? Wait, yeah, didn't it used to just roam the street? I think I faintly remember that too. I think I vaguely remember that. Oh, that's what I was saying. But Ice gets a spell called Evil Snowman. And then I saw that they get a spell, it's like the Woolly Mammoth thing, where it starts off like an evil snowman, and then it tricks you, and then the Woolly Mammoth comes in. I wish Myth had something like that with Humongo Frog, where Humongo Frog would like pop in, and then it'd be like something else, like smacking him away, and just being like, I'm the big frog here. You know what I mean? I'm the big frog. They might get something like that, but maybe just not for the frog. I just like the frog. I like frogs. I think frogs are cool. There's a storm spell that looks like Kraken and it captures a fish. That's awesome. Wow, a lot of spell elements for that. A lot of spell elements. Wait. At least we get a wooden chest out of it. I gotta say, we're running into less and less reagents.
Wizard. You made my plan a success. With you on our side, we are certain not to fail. I must stay and rally our forces. Your help will not be forgotten, Wizard. You have done much to earn the trust of the Order of the Fang. Go tell Shalak the Wise in the entrance hall that I am once again ready to lead our fight.
We're already about to hit 23. We just hit 22 and learned our new spell. And we're already about to hit 23. Let's grab these mana pips. Wisps. They're not pips. Yeah, I really appreciate the spells that like use the old animations. It's not just because like they look cool or anything, it's just because like it's just the nostalgia, you know, like revisiting the older spells, you know. It's like, oh, evil snowman. Wait a minute. It's that wait a minute factor.
Excellent. You found the great General Kaba and returned him to the fold. Perhaps the sleep has no ill effect on any of the Order. We may very well defeat the Tuts for good this time. With General Kaba, the Order can plan strategy. But without our fearless warrior, Kai Amate the Great, who are we? I'm concerned that our Mander ally, Akko, has not yet found Kai Amate. Please go to the Grand Arena and help Akko.
Help Akko.
Kai Amate's ferocity in battle stirs the fight in all of us. He must be found.
Holy. More spell elements. Remember when you could get spells from packs instead of spell elements, and Dragonspire had a boss that dropped spells? Lore Master, right? I remember farming Lore Master. Never got any of the spells, but I remember farming it a lot.
Are you a warrior, young wizard? Because a warrior is what we need. Kai Amate the Great is fighting in the Colosseum, but Manders aren't allowed in. I've got another idea. Disguised as a gladiator, you wouldn't raise any suspicion. If you accept, you should battle Sphinx gladiators to earn the mark of the gladiator. The mark will gain you entry. When you have it, return to me to complete your disguise.
Ooh?
Say, you're such a great warrior, you remind me of my father. He was the only Mander to fight in the Grand Arena. He even became a champion. I have had this dream for a long time to test my skills in the arena, but alas, I am not allowed in. Could you ask the arena master if the son of Oka could compete?
The son of Oka? So your dad's name was your name backwards? Or your name is your dad's name backwards? Crazy tech. Okay, we need to defeat any Sakui, but actually first, let's talk to this guy and see if he wants us to defeat any Sakuis as well. Because if he does, we could save ourselves an extra battle. Or two.
You want a Mander to compete in the arena? You must be joking. Who put you up to this? Was it Bort? Such a sense of humor. There was only one Mander who has achieved that feat, and I know no one will ever come close to his skills. Now that was a warrior. What? You say that Akko is a descendant of Oka? Now you're really pulling my tail. Sure, I'll let him into the arena, but only if he has proof of such an outlandish claim.
When it comes to the bosses in the rooms, people can port in to help. Really? I thought they were... Did they used to be, like, solo only? Because I thought I remember you used to not be able to do that. Or maybe... Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Okay, I want to defeat the ice Sakwis instead of the myth ones, so we'll skip out on the Sakwi Rippers. But, we'll definitely defeat the ice ones if this guy doesn't make me defeat the myth ones.
Say that I can show off my skills in the arena? Oh, such great news. But I must have proof that my father was Oka? Oh, well, I should have known it was too good to be true. Thank you anyway for trying, Wizard.
Oh.
Hold on. Am I not the son of the great Oka?
Okay.
I can become as great as him if I just dare to follow my dreams. You don't become Grand Champion by standing around in hallways. Okay, we need to get into the old trophy room. My father's equipment is in there. One of the Sandstalkers has a symbol of passage that will let you in.
Sandstalkers.
Go and find the Sandstalker who has the symbol of passage. Only then will you be able to enter the trophy room next to the entrance to the Colosseum.
Okay, so we don't need to defeat Sakwi Rippers, but we do need to defeat Sandstalkers, which is fine. So let's take care of these Sakwi Brawlers and get started. I'm gonna take this ferry out. I don't need that. In the past, it was the same way. You just couldn't enter the inn together. They had to port. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Pixie did not get taken out of my deck. I did not know that. I've always done these solo in the past. They're not, like, super difficult. I don't remember them being, at least. But hey, who knows? Some dungeons people can't port into. Yeah, I know there are definitely a few. There are definitely a few. Wait, those are wizard hats? Did they update Humongo Frog? That looks different. Okay, let's defeat some sand stalkers. Like the Tower of War in Dragonspire. I don't remember that one. I think the biggest one that comes to mind is like Big Ben Tower from Marleybone. That's like the big one that comes to mind where it's like, well, good luck. You get what you entered with and that's it. Bum 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 bum. Just don't spill the milk. No, you always spill the milk. You always spill the milk. You gotta fight that... What was his name? I can't remember what his name was, but... Some guy pops out. A little mini-boss. 14? For real? Oh, I should have killed the one with 4 pips. There was I think there's some other side quest in that tower where you have to like collect a bunch of the treasure chests, like the gold, the wood ones, the silver one, and then the gold one. all the way up the tower, I think. Or something like that. I remember that one. I remember Big Ben has, like, annoying quests. That is a very obnoxious dungeon. That one in Ironworks. That one is long. That is a long dungeon. Speaking of long, this is a long loading screen. Speaking of long, there's also a puzzle and a tiny cat for Zeke quest. Yeah, that's the world quest for Marleybone, I think, for Zeke.
If the answer you seek is not here, leave and come back, and it will appear.
What? Leave and come back, and it will appear. What a weird thing. Come on. Come on. It really wants to load this area. It really wants to. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got this. Come on. Flip it up. There we go. Okay, moon, alligator, sun. Moon, alligator, sun. Oh, it's over here. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Ah, that guy was turned a little close to that ledge there. Scary. 2 quests for Akko. 7,000 EXP to level up now. Oh my goodness. It's starting to get up there.
Perfect. Now with this gear I got you and the Mark of the Gladiator, you'll be able to march into the Colosseum unnoticed. You have brought my father's equipment. I will be able to train for the arena now.
Heck
You'll
yeah.
find the Colosseum up ahead. When you enter, be sure to talk to Marakara, the arena master. Tell him you want to fight Kayamate the Great. When you succeed, tell Kayamate that the Order of the Fang needs him to rejoin the cause. My plan should work, I hope. Good luck, young wizard, and be careful. Now I will need to have his Mark of the Gladiator. But to get that will mean entering the Hourglass Chamber. That will require a time ribbon to protect from the time flux. A time ribbon will have to be made with frozen silk. If you can defeat a couple of ice weavers, I will create the time ribbon. Care to clear out the cobwebs on some spiders down the hall?
How do you know how to do that? How do you know how to make a time ribbon, bro? Explain yourself. Do 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 do. Okay, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I never noticed that those are wizard hats coming out. They used to just be like triangles. Like those. Like that. I guess they were always supposed to be wizard hats? I was... What? Okay. Oh! Alright, we do one more. That caught me off guard. I was not expecting that. We'll just pass. Choose a spell quickly. Quickly! Quickly! Okay. We made it. Cyrus Drake said to make sure the kid in Cyclops Lane didn't get eaten by his Humongo frog. That's right! I forgot! So I guess Humongo frogs have a penchant for eating wizards. I guess they like the taste of wizards.
Wonderful. You have the frozen silk. I'll get
One
started
second
on
here.
making the time ribbon. I used to make them in Mander School.
Okay, sorry about that. We are back. We're back. We're back. Continue the legacy.
There! With the time ribbon, you can enter the hourglass chamber without suffering time flux. It's
Time
through this door
flux.
right behind me. In there, you can find a way to gain my father's gladiator mark.
Okay. Have a flash sweater? I do. I do. This is So the Flash is like one of my favorite superheroes. I'm a big fan of DC Comics. That being said, I think my favorite like villain is a Marvel villain, but
the chasm between this world and the world beyond, you will have to answer to the sands of time. Prove that you are worthy.
prove that you are worthy. Do I really need this? Not really. Not anymore. Marvel versus DC game. Do they have one of those? Marvel versus DC? The only thing I can think of is like... Oh, they do. Oh. I didn't know that. I was gonna say the only thing I can think of is like Marvel versus Capcom. I didn't know they had a Marvel versus DC. But yeah, my favorite villain is like Doctor Doom. I love Doctor Doom. I think he's so funny. I think he's so funny. But I think my favorite hero is the Flash. I think the Flash is just... He's cool. He's cool. The way he's changed over the years is pretty cool. Because he used to just be a guy that runs fast. At least that was my perception of him, was he was just a guy that ran really fast. He was just a really fast guy. But now he has like... I can vibrate my atoms, my individual atoms, and vibrate through walls. And also... I can run through time, and also... It's cool when Flash meets Supergirl. Oh, are you talking about the CW Flash? So the CW Flash was cool at first. I thought it was pretty interesting. But I gotta say, the CW Flash is like embarrassingly bad. Not like, I mean, maybe the show itself is good. I stopped watching it pretty early on because I got tired of like the drama part of it. You know, I just wanted to see a superhero show. I didn't want to watch a drama. But it was like,
So,
it's just embarrassingly bad.
And reclaim my legacy. Well, it makes a father proud to hear that. I hope that with his newfound strength, he can use that power to defeat the Tuts and free the Mander race. That was something I had hoped to do. Here. Give him my mark of the gladiator, so that he can continue my legacy. And I will be watching him, hoping that he can achieve his dreams, no matter how big they are.
No matter how big they are. I like the crossovers. I never watched them, but I can imagine they're pretty cool if you watch all the different shows, because I think they did, it was the Green Arrow, Supergirl, who did they do another one? I can't remember if they did another one. Oh, they had that whole it was like the time one. I can't remember what it was called. Where they were like going through, I guess, I never watched it either, but they had the one where like, I guess they were pulling characters from all the different shows and like going through different like time periods and like taking out villains or something. I don't remember, but that one I guess was pretty cool. I guess they had like Captain Cold and stuff in there. different Supermans, one of them gave up their powers and kryptonite wasn't a weakness anymore. What? He gave up his alien DNA? How did he do that? Abracadabra, you are human now. Yeah, okay, Superman, this is a side tangent. As a fan of DC Comics, Superman is like one of my least favorite superheroes of all time. Like, of all time. There's only one Superman story that... okay, two Superman stories that were, like, really, really cool. I think it was Smallville Superman that gave up his powers. Oh, to be honest, I never watched Smallville. So when Smallville came out, I was still kind of young and not really into the whole drama thing. And then by the time I was old enough to, like, not enjoy dramas, but, like, be able to appreciate dramas, I just did it. I didn't have any interest in it at all. So I never ended up watching it. All sorts of other things caught my attention all the time, but my favorite Superman story is the one where I can't quite remember what happens, but some kind of sequence of events happens and he, like, flies into the sun and he, like, stays in the middle of a yellow sun for, like, millions of years. And when he comes out, he's, like, golden. And he's, like, Superman. And there's, like, this whole thing, like, with it and everything. But it's, like, Superman Prime. Or the one TV show that had their own version of Ghost Rider. I think... Wait, he was in... What was he in? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think. They had Ghost Rider. Or they had a Ghost Rider, I think. I really liked Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was really good. I was a big fan of that one. I honestly don't think I ever finished it. I know it did end, but I think I watched, like, up to the last season, and then I just kind of lost interest and forgot about it. It was really good, but I feel like the ending of it was maybe it's not bad, it's just the weakest part, and I think it's because it's so long that once you finally get to the end, and because it's the weakest part, you just kind of, like, fall off slowly and gradually, and you just start caring less and less about it. That was my big one, is I was really into that for a while. I loved the characters in there. I thought they were really cool. And then, like, just, like, bad thing after bad thing, like, they were just killing off all my favorite characters, and I'm just like, I don't care about this show anymore. Have you seen the Gotham TV show? No, that one I didn't. I skipped out on that one because I wasn't really interested in the whole kid Batman thing. I thought it was, like, a cool idea, but it was, like, on paper it sounds cool, but, like, to get into it, I don't know, it just it's like a Batman show, not about Batman, and it just feels like, why it gets very dark but has a slow startup. Oh, I would assume Batman stories are always crazy. So one thing that I think people have gotten a little bit backwards is like how crazy of a character Batman actually is. Because like the movies, I feel like, have toned him down and turned him into like just a guy who's really like, if you're fighting him on the level of a normal human being, you're just not gonna fight him, or you're not gonna beat him. Like that's just his character. He's just better than you at hand-to-hand combat and like using tools. He's just better than you at that. Like no matter what, he's just better than you. That's like his whole thing now. But like he's really, really smart, and he's like mean. Like he's not a chill dude. He's not just like sit in the corner while everyone plans and like does things, you know, whatever. Like they can go do that. He's off doing his own thing, like strangling people, dangling them off like buildings by their necks, and like not like half like beating them up, like knocking them out, like paralyzing them and like leaving them disfigured for life and like destroying their bodies. Dark Knight made him look like a supervillain using technology to spy on everyone in the world. Well, that's like how he is. Like that is Batman's character. He's like the ultimate thing. Like he knows everything about everything that's going on because he has like channels of like information network. Like he works to make that happen. Like that is like his thing. That's part of what makes him so dangerous, is that he has a plan for everything. They actually had an animated movie. I think it was Justice League Doom was the one that's probably my favorite Justice League story. Justice League Doom is where I think it's Mirror Master breaks into the Batcave and steals all of Batman's contingency plans for every superhero in the Justice League. And so he now has the equivalent of kryptonite for Superman for every hero in the Justice League. And so they team up and they have the League of Doom, where it's like a bunch of supervillains team up and they use all of the superheroes' like deadly weaknesses. Like Martian Manhunter has a fear of fire because Green Martian, Red Martian, all that stuff. But that's besides the point. Martian Manhunter's super afraid of fire, so they set him on fire that can't be put out, and he's just gonna burn to death. And then they have for the Flash, they capture a hostage, and then they have, when he goes to reach in and save the hostage, they strap a bomb to him, and the bomb makes it so he has to run, and if he drops below a certain speed, the bomb detonates. And then they have like obviously just kryptonite for Superman. They just shoot a kryptonite bullet into Superman's chest. Like everybody's dropping like flies, and it's just like one after the next, after the next, after the next, after the next, and like it's just because they got their hands on Batman's information. Like that's it. Like he is the guy. Like I always thought that was the hardest bar a superhero could say. Because at the end of that movie, they finally catch, they finally get everything handled. They catch all the League of Doom members. They get everything settled. And then they're having a meeting, and they're like, dude, this could never happen again. Like, Batman, this is ridiculous. Why did you even have all this in the first place? And he was like, well, you guys are dangerous people. He was like, if any of you goes rogue, each of you has the potential to destroy hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of lives. He was like, I need to have these contingency plans in place for you guys. It's just the best thing to have. And he was like, everyone was like, well, where's your contingency plan then? How come there was no plan for you? And he goes, there is a plan for me. It's all of you. It's the entire Justice League. I was like, oh my god.
So you were able to retrieve my father's Mark of the Gladiator? Great! That means that I will be able to try out in the Grand Arena. And you spoke to my father? He said he's proud that I'm carrying on the legacy? Why, that's great! I will do him proud and live up to his standards. Thank you, Wizard. I'll never forget this.
Back to Wizard101. I got a little sidetracked there on some superhero tangents. I'm a big fan of superheroes. Big fan of comic stories and stuff. I love comic book stories. And, well, maybe not even just comic book stories, just like superhero stories in general. Whether it's about a superhero or a supervillain, like Doctor Doom. I love the Doom series. I love Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is such a cool character. They forgot he's just a person in an outfit. His superpower is being rich and trained to be a killer. Yeah, his superpower is... I'm just smart. I'm smart, and I know how to, like, abuse your weaknesses. And I know how to find them. That's his whole thing.
Puny foreigner. You think you can take down Kayamate the Great? We'll soon see how you fare against real warriors. How about proving yourself first, novice? Think you can defeat a lowly Sakwi Ripper? Alright! It should be entertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new contestant.
Sakwi Ripper. Oh, these are the myth guys. Don't like that. Don't like that. Let's do this. Ba-do-do-do-do. Batman also has some crazy comic book stories too. He's not like just a dude. Like he does very often obtain some level of like superpower. Buddy, don't be barking. It's okay. He's barking in his sleep. But yeah, he very often gains some kind of ability in his comic books lines. Very often.
But don't congratulate yourself just yet. The Sakwi Ripper is actually a pushover. We'll see what happens in the next round. Okay, I think you got lucky with that Sakwi Ripper. Prepare for something with a little more...
Heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your enjoyment, we have a special duel.
Who's he talking to?
Foreigner Wizard versus the Wild Sunbird. Cheer for the gladiators. You can watch them in action behind the bird gate.
Behind the bird gate. Who's he talking to? There's nobody in the crowd, buddy. Does he know that? I don't think he does. Doctor Strange is a pretty powerful guy, could literally wipe everyone's mind to forget, including every dimension.
You are the new kid on the block? Maybe the block isn't big enough for the both of us. We'll see who stays and who goes.
So actually, fun fact, the prophecy about Doctor Strange, because that's his whole thing, is like, there's like a whole prophecy about a guy who comes in with Doctor Strange's, specific ailment, and or not, maybe not about his ailment, but about a guy who comes in and learns, basically follows the path of Doctor Strange, and he follows the prophecy and becomes the Sorcerer Supreme and all that stuff. But the prophecy was actually about someone else. It was not about Doctor Strange. He just happened to be there and learn and follow the path. But it was actually about Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom was the original, so he was supposed to be the original Sorcerer Supreme. We're in the bad timeline. Nah, he's in the bad timeline. I always thought that was pretty cool. I love the Spider-Man crossover movie. Oh, the was it No Way Home? I think that was the new one. I always get them confused because there's No Way Home, Far From Home, and Homecoming. Bow, 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 bow. All right, we'll hit a we'll hit a troll, and then we'll use the wand attack on this guy. All right. This should take care of this guy, and then we can finally move past the bird. Okay. Bird get Loop of Quietude. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, I was trying to say I can never remember which one is which, or which Spider-Man movie is which, because it's like there's like Far From Home, Homecoming, and then No Way Home. It's just like Spider-Man, I want to go home. Spider-Man, I want to go home.
Wait, did I say the Sunbird is tough? It's... Okay. But you'll have to prove that was not beginner's luck. I thought I heard a cheer or two for you last time. Maybe I can set up a match between you and Stone Chin. But you'll have to make him interested in you first. Tell you what, if you bash a couple of those Ice Weavers, I think we can set something up. Stone Chin likes fresh spider eyes. Collect some of those and he'll be willing to tangle with you.
I can do that. We need to defeat Ice Weavers and collect spider eyes. Are there more quests? No, there aren't. I don't particularly want to join their battle. There we go. Oh, I guess I don't need my prism either. Oh well, oh well. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Let's just hit a raw humongo frog and see if it takes him down. Raw. It's raw. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay. I can't believe we've been pretty good about doing all of the side quests.
Not bad, not bad. You may be able to bash the Ice Weavers, but you need more flair, more style. Can't please a crowd without those things.
They don't like frogs?
Okay, Stone Chin says you're on. But I told him he can't have the spider eyes until after the fight. Let's see how you fare against a stronger and hungrier opponent. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Puny Foreigner versus Crag Stone Chin. Who will fall first? Just watch behind the Sun Gate.
Behind the Sun Gate. Oh, that's right here. All right. Stone Chin, more like Dead Chin.
The Arena Master said that after I smash you, I get to have spider eyes. I like spider eyes. Okay, now Crack smash you.
Okay. Now you die. I don't need that. Okay. Let's hit a blade and then we'll prism on him. Slap a prism down. See if that does what we need to do. There's the prism. Beautiful, beautiful. Boom, 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 beep, 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 beep. Okay. Humongo Frog, this should kill? Because it's going to boost on him now that it's storm damage. And then it should just deal 400 base to this guy. Even without boosting. Assuming it doesn't low roll. This is all presuming that it does not hit the low damage number. Which it did not. Thank God. Okay, he only needs to take 117 damage, so we can probably just double shock if the shock doesn't do enough to kill him, which I don't think it's going to do 40% more damage, but I mean, who knows? Who knows? No, not even close. Or no, it would need to do 50% for 80 to turn to 120. It's alright, we can just hit him with the second one. It is no big deal. I'm not afraid of this guy at all. Alright, Crag Stone Chin. You are no more. And I have made sure of that. Alright, that's enough of the Sun Gate.
Not bad.
Not
but
bad.
I wonder how you'll do against a real warrior. Let me see who's left. Okay, I think you're about ready to move up to fight Bort.
Bort.
Problem is, Bort has an image to maintain.
Oh.
So before you get to take him on, you'll have to take on some sand stalkers. That's in his contract. Nothing I can do.
That's in his contract. Why do I keep seeing a quest pop up here that says speak to Merle Ambrose in the Commons? I should set a mark right here. That way I don't have to keep walking back to him. There we go. Take the prism out. We don't need that. I don't need you no more. 435. I guess I should feed my pet too. Bum 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 bum. Humongo frog. Humongous frog. I love this guy. Look at him. He's so awesome. All right, super shock die. Perish. All right, let's hit that teleport button.
Excellent. The crowd always loved up-and-comers such as yourself. Too bad no one has come to see the arena for some time.
That's what I'm saying.
Look out! Bort Malletmane was born and bred to fight. Think you can best him? Then show me some spirit. I want to see a real fight. Ladies, gentlemen, and children of all ages, let's hear it for the Dueling Wizard! This time, the wizard is after two-time Krok champion, Bort Malletmane. Check out the Snake Gate.
The Snake Gate. Do 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 do. You fight him again for a side quest? Ooh.
You think I will give up all the fame and glory without a fight? Ha! You don't even have the showmanship to be a star like me. Really? You are no warrior.
You are no warrior. Oh yeah? Say that to my myth prism, buddy. Say that again after I hit you with this myth prism. You can't. Ooh. That's my favorite version of the troll attack when he throws the hammer. Gained power pip. What if I do this? This will surely take care of Bort Malletmane. Okay, now we Humongo Frog. And then it probably won't kill the minion, but we have Super Shock from our wand that we can hit him with. Die. Okay, that's just enough to take care of him. And then he lives on 16 health. Super duper. He's spamming! He's spamming! Die. Okay, Krokotopian Striders. From what I can tell, the set equipment can't be sold to the bazaar, which is fine. We just have to sell it from our inventory, but that is a little bit annoying. Just because of how commonly it drops.
I have to say, you don't look like a real warrior, but you sure can deliver. The crowds would go wild for someone like you. The crowd would have loved you, taking on all our top guys. Now is no time to slow down. I'll get a tenure ready while you take on some Sakri gougings. Go get 'em, Wiz.
Go get him. We leveled up. That's 24 now. Already. Czar usually gives you more money for items instead of quick sell. Oh. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. That is very useful information to have. That is very useful, because, honestly, at this stage in the game, the more money I have, the better off I'll be. I can never have enough money. Yet. Especially for rare reagents. Well, I probably won't be selling reagents just because I am going to be doing a lot of crafting. Quite a bit of crafting, so I probably won't sell reagents. Just because I am a bit of a hoarder, and especially with crafting, I'm going to be using a lot of the materials. So I like to have a lot of stockpile, just in case I need to craft something.
Excellent work up there, Wizard. If only we had the crowds from the past, they would be filling the stadium to see you fight. I'm taking you to the top. Fight hard and I just might get an honorarium. Of course, I'll share the spoils with you. Ladies and gentlemen, get set for some unparalleled entertainment. The Dueling Wizard will now fight our undefeated Krok champion, the amazing Itenyu Sakwi, behind the Moon Gate.
Itenyu Sakwi, behind the Moon Gate. Yeah, the saying that I was going to be 30 before Marleybone is...
Little wizard, you do not belong here. I only fight real warriors. I am a Krok champion, not a babysitter.
It's getting more and more realistic. I do, now that I'm thinking about it, I want to put Extract Undead. I want to try Extract Undead on this guy, because he is definitely not alive. That is not real. He's not alive. But I'm interested to see if it can actually extract him. Because if it can, that opens up a whole new can of worms for me to go through. A whole new can of worms. But I don't mind. I just want to find out if it works or not. Okay. This is the one with the extract animus. There we go. This time for real. Okay, let's see. That takes him down. Oh, and him. Cool. Collected 2 Sakwi animus. So it... Wait. Failed to collect any monster animus. Wrong monster type. Okay, it doesn't work. So... Okay. Okay, I see. I see. So we can extract animus from him, but we can't extract bonus animus for using the right extraction type on him. Unless we use the right one, obviously. But that's good to know. That's good to know. Because I was really confused about that. Because he is definitely an undead, but he's also a Krok. And we don't have extract Krok.
You did well, my little Krok champion. You're ready to take on Kaya Mate. I've got big plans for you. I'll wager you feel like you're ready to fight the legendary Kaya Mate the Great. Now here's your chance. You can thank me later. I set up a private show. Go through that door on the right and enter a small room. Show Kaya Mate no mercy. You'd be doing that old has-been a favor.
Jeez. You'd be doing that old has-been a favor. Alright, Kaya Mate the Great. Do we have any more side quests that's popped up? No. Interesting. We've been having side quests pop up like every 3 seconds in the previous areas. So it's nice. It is nice. Map. There's a bonus area over here and over here that we haven't done. Oh wait, no, that's the one guy's dad's room. Never mind. Never mind. Let's take extract undead off because we know that doesn't work now. Well, half doesn't work.
I am the undefeated one, the only Kaya Mate.
Kaya Mate. I know I look at my deck a lot, but it's just because I don't know. It's just a habit. It's just a bad habit. Or maybe a good habit. You have to level it up to, by keep using it. Yeah, I need... So, I do plan on leveling it up. The biggest thing for me right now is just the gold. I don't have, like, nearly enough gold income to be able to buy all the extraction spells. So I'm kind of holding off for now until I can get the gold to be able to just get all the different extractions. And then once I can, I'll go back to the worlds and do the extractions. But for now, I just want to get the extractions, because all I have is extract undead. Everything else is far too expensive for me. I think it's like 10,000 or 100,000 gold to learn a new spell. That's a lot. That's a lot. The undead one is the most powerful because there's tons of undead type enemies in worlds. There is, yeah. That being said, there is a lot of undead enemies that are not actually undead. They're not technically undead. They're a different enemy type, even though they are that enemy type as an undead, which is really confusing to me. Even undead draconian. Well, so I'm pretty sure if it works the same way as this one, I would need extract draconian for that one, not undead, because even though he's an undead draconian, he's still a draconian, so undead extraction wouldn't work on him. You would need the specific one, because I just tested it out on the Krok one. I don't have extract Krok, but I do have extract undead, so I tried to use it on an undead Krok, and it said, nope, wrong type. Nope. Nice try, buddy.
Sadly, I accept defeat, even though it was inevitable. It is clear that my days of glory are over. I guess I'll just have to settle for retiring filthy rich. Maybe a comeback tour in a few years.
Maybe.
You lean in quickly and notify Kai Amate of Shalik's request. His eyes widen as you emphasize the dire situation.
I have been here trying to recapture lost glory, and my comrades have been at risk. I see now that the Great Sleep was no defeat, but a stalemate. I must gather my fellow gladiators. As foreigners forced to fight for the Tut's amusement, they will revolt too. Return to Shalik and tell him I am ready to fight. This will be my greatest glory.
My greatest glory. How much equipment do we have? 68 now. We have lots of stuff to sell. Hopefully, we can get a few thousand off that. We have 11,000 gold, finally. Finally. Oh, we can teleport back here. Hit the teleporter hub thing. And go straight back to the entrance. Efficiency. We're learning how to use teleportation. Oh, he's back.
Ah, I should have known those who slept might forget themselves. I'm glad you were able to remind Kai Amate of his calling. With General Kaba and Kai Amate back, we now have 4 core members of the Order of the Fang, reunited in purpose. Wizard, by helping us, you have earned my trust. Therefore, I will reveal a guarded secret. The location of the Golden Fang. Locked in the vault of ice for centuries, it offers great power to any Krok who wields it. We cannot afford for the Tuts to discover it now. Meet me inside the vault of ice.
Ooh. The vault of ice. I see you. I was gonna say, I did see that beetle. I think I'm gonna try... I said I was gonna try to do the team up thing, but it seems like we are already doing it.
Gladdens to see you, for your help is greatly needed. This will be a difficult mission. Welcome, O mighty wizard. If you seek the Keeper of the Fang, you must first defeat the Defender, the Guardian, and the Protector of the Fang. But wait. Next, you must show cunning as well as might and solve their riddles.
Ooh. Okay, so we need to... I believe this is the one where you need to defeat 3 bosses. And then, yeah, and then the big guy's here. Is that the Vigilant Defender? Do I have a quest to defeat the Vigilant Defenders? I don't think so. I guess I'll just go to this one. I'm closest to it. Oop. Wooden chest.
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Try and take this fang if you so dare.
Maybe we want a minion for this. Oh no, we got someone in here with us. We're fine. The quest arrow not gonna work for this one when it comes to the other bosses. I figured, yeah. I figured. Oh, they buffed me. Heck yeah. Alright, we'll put a trap on this guy. We don't need to, but we can't Humongo Frog anyway, so we might as well guarantee we kill this guy. We might as well. The myth wand attack is so lame. What the heck? It's so lame. I'm really excited to hit 30 and start farming Zeus. I looked at the stats for it because I couldn't remember like how good it was. I knew it was good. I knew it's good and it lasts you until like level 60, but I didn't know how good it was. Wow. Wow. Okay, Snake, Moon, Bird, Sun. So you go to Moon, I'll grab Bird and Sun. There we go. Defeat Keeper of the Fang. We need to go uppies. Okay, we turn right here, And then just down this hall should be the second one. And then we just gotta defeat the third one. We did enter with 4 people, I'm pretty sure. I wonder where they're at. Oh, there they are. I guess they can do this one and I'll just go to the next one then. I'll just run on over this way. They'll work on that one, take care of that, and I will get this one done. These guys walk so slow. So slow. But I guess they are mummies. Makes sense. They're probably not going to be sprinting. No reagents? None? For shame.
'Tis the fang you've come to claim as your own. Tamper with me, little wizard, and I'll turn you to stone.
Oh, bars. Okay. We'll throw a pixie in just in... Oh, it's just 2. Never mind. I thought it was going to be 3. Or 4. Okay, we'll smack a blade on and then Humongo Frog. Ooh, that sucks. That's tough. I wonder if Extract Undead would probably work on this guy. Maybe we should put that on for the boss. For real? Oh, there you go. Now it's your turn. You next? Oh, okay. All right. Die. Hopefully? A mystery is revealed. A mystery is revealed. Power Pit? Ah, for shame. We'll use another one of these just in case they use a weakness on me. And then we'll just hit them with a second Humongo Frog. Because we can. Ooh.
This door opens only when the 3 mysteries located throughout this greater chamber have been solved.
Have been solved. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm going. I'm going. I promise. I promise. No. Why? Why? Why did you do this? If it adds a 4th one, I swear to God. I swear to God. What are you shielding against, bro? Ow. Okay. Oh yeah. Ooh. All right, good job, buddy. Fire, ice, and storm. Cool. Now we can... Whoa. What was that? Oh my gosh. We have quite a few pieces of gear. Oh, I wasn't paying attention!
This door opens only when the 3 mysteries located throughout this greater chamber have been solved.
They didn't do the puzzle in the other room. Oh my gosh. That's funny. I sure hope I don't die in this fight. That would be embarrassing. Bum 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 bum. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna hit the forbidden tech. I'm gonna hit the forbidden tech. Alright, we're gonna run. We're gonna go right here. Potion motion. Alright, check this out. Fast as ever, fast as ever. Fast as ever, fast as ever. Oh, it didn't restore all of our... or it didn't give us a potion. It's okay, we can collect this. Oh, we actually made it back before they did. Well, if they're gonna go in...
This is my domain. You will pay for your trespasses, young wizard.
Young wizard. We'll keep one healing just in case, but I don't think we'll need it with all these people in the battle. Also, I think this is a life wizard. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a life wizard. I'm assuming that because of all the green, but you never know. You never know. Also, I'm pretty sure the shield he used was a myth and death shield, which is a life shield. So I'm pretty sure he's life. He has the wand we were talking about. I did notice that. I did notice that. I like this guy's weapon. Those fists, those are cool. I want those. I want those. Legend Golem. Okay. He hitting that. He do be having some power pips. He do have some power pips. Although I am about to hit 25, I think, so it should be our turn to generate some power pips here in a second, because I believe every 5 levels it is, you can go to the bazaar and check for better gear. And I haven't updated my ring and a theme since like level 10, so I should have some kind of improvement. Being 15 levels higher now. I should definitely have some kind of improvement on that. Man, I've got hiccups. Alright. Plus 25 accuracy. Interesting. Interesting. Bah. Bum bum. Die. Oh, Kraken. Ooh. Hitting that nasty 500 plus a blade. Okay, pop off, pop off. Die. 935. Jesus. Okay. Lots of spellements. I like that. Lots and lots of spellements.
You've done it. We have the Golden Fang. But as much as I am mesmerized by its presence, I hope we never use its power.
Sorry about that. We've done it. We have the Golden Fang, but as much as I am mesmerized by its presence, I hope we never use its power.
At last, during the Great Sleep, we learned the power of balance and vowed never to upset it again.
I see. I see. Is there anything else in the Vault of Ice that we needed to do? Doesn't look like it. We just go back to the entrance hall, and then I believe he's gonna have us go to the Emperor's Retreat. Parchment? Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, yeah, I believe I believe he's gonna have us go to Emperor's Retreat now.
Ah, the Fang. Excellent. Now we can proceed. You may wonder, young wizard, why we caused the Great Sleep. The truth is, we felt we had no choice once we realized the Krokanamakan had been stolen. I hope you do not feel misled. I question the wisdom of ever writing such a dangerous book, but now you understand why we must fight to retrieve it. We know Krokhotep, the ruling Tut of the Sphinx, last controlled the Krokanamakan. I know him well. He's certain to be hiding behind guards in the Emperor's Retreat. Meet me inside and we will find a way to defeat him.
I knew it.
There was once a great champion of the arena. This fighter was so great that even in his old age he was undefeatable. Not a single challenger could touch him. Because of this, he sealed himself away, so that one day someone would come forth and be a worthy opponent. Many have tried to defeat him, but none have succeeded thus far. I think you may be able to do it, though. Gather the statuettes carried by the hall servants in the Champions Hall. Using these and some other things, I will be able to let you summon and challenge him.
Using these and some other things. Okay. I'm gonna set a mark right here. That way I can teleport to the Oasis, talk to Zane, and turn in his quest for finding the Golden Fang. All right. There we go. Hey.
Ah, you found the completed tome.
Oh. No, wait.
All the wisdom we needed was here in this book. When the Order found the Golden Fang, it proved too powerful to control, but not too powerful to study. The spells of the Krokanamakan are based on the Golden Fang's life and death magic, but they are far more reliable. The Order never should have upset the balance and written the Krokanamakan.
And written... Oh. So we can upgrade Troll now. If we wanted to. But do we want to? Is the question. Do we want to? So would this take off a damage over time on myself or my enemy? The bottom one is usually for PvP. I would say so, but they also have some pretty interesting effects that they can use. Because past a certain point, I'm not really going to be using Cyclops for the damage. Anyways. So maybe it would be worth it to have some unique effects, kind of like how I gave the Blood Bat. It does make it significantly weaker. But I think having these effects is useful. Sweet. So now I have 2 spells upgraded. And before long, we can get Cyclops upgraded. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Alright. So we have one more quest in the Hall of Champions here. Let's do this real quick. Let's see what we can do. Gained power pip. I like that message. I like that message. Ooh, I guess... Well, yeah, never mind. I was gonna say, this would be a good position to check if that... Well, no, because that was Cyclops, not Troll, so never mind. I was gonna say, that's a good chance to see if that's a detonate the damage over time, or gambit the damage over time on myself or on my enemy, because I have one on myself. So that would have been a good chance to check, but we don't have Cyclops upgraded. I believe this is the quest for that one guy that we fought at the very beginning of the stream, coming into the Sphinx, that myth boss. I believe. I'm a believer, I'm a believer if I try. Then I saw her face. Boom, 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 boom. Die. I love Humongo Frog so much. Meow. Okay. Goal complete. A goal complete. And then he's gonna tell me to grab something else, huh?
Good, good. These are in fine condition. We have the first requirement to summon the great champion, and now we need the second. For this, we need a weapon of great power.
Oh.
Thar. Bort Maladmin's hammer is the only weapon powerful enough for the job.
Thar. Okay. That is in here. So I think what I want to do, I think this is a good spot to call the stream, unfortunately. What I want to do next stream is grab the hammer from Bort Maladmin and finish this quest to defeat Grummish, and then take on Emperor's Retreat. And I'm pretty sure the storm area, Temple of Storms, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty small area. I don't remember there being like a million side quests there. I do remember there being a few, but I don't remember there being like a ton to do there. Besides like the final dungeon of Krokotopia, I suppose. But I figured that'll give us enough to do tomorrow. Doing this quest here, Emperor's Retreat, and then finishing up everything in the Temple of Storms. I think that should be pretty good. If it's not, then the following stream will be just finishing up everything that there is to do left in Krokotopia, and then we'll move on to Marleybone. The deck shop, huh? Might as well accept these quests while I'm still here. I might as well.
Boy, there have been some improvements in the decks. What I should do is put some on display. Unfortunately, I just ran out of display hangers. Do you think you can go to the Wizard City deck shopkeeper and see if he has any extras?
Oh, yeah? Is that what you want? Alright, let's see. Is there anything else? No available quests in this world. Sweet. So we've picked up everything. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to go finish up the Krokosphinx. And then get started with the Tomb of Storms. Take care of all that stuff in there, and then we should be good. I've been pretty good about completing all the side quests as they pop up here. So I have done most of everything already, which is very, very reassuring. It's very nice. I feel like the Wizard City ones were having me bounce around a lot, and a lot of quests were popping up in areas that I had already completed after I completed them, which was a little annoying. But it seems like quests are popping up here as we get to the areas, and they're involved in the areas that we're in, which is nice. The things that aren't are in areas that we just haven't unlocked yet, and they're in future areas that we are going to, which is also very nice. There's not a whole lot of that bouncing back and forth, except for in the Krokosphinx. It has us bouncing back and forth between the areas, but it's not so bad because it's all in the Krokosphinx. It's all right there, so it's not so bad. I don't mind it. But yeah, we got a pretty good amount done today. We started the Krokosphinx, did the Hall of Champions, the Vault of Ice, the other place, entrance hall, I think, maybe, I don't know. I forget, but yeah, we did a whole bunch today. I've been live for about 3 hours now, so I think that's a good spot to call it just for now. I might come back on later tonight and do some grinding and try to just grab some gold. I'll definitely go to the bazaar and sell some of my equipment here, maybe update my gear as well. See if I can get any more damage or maybe some more power pip chance. That would be really nice. I love getting power pips. I love being able to spam my spells and not have to wait extra turns. I do like that. But yeah, I'm gonna head out of here. I do hope everybody has an amazing day. Just a reminder, if you're currently watching this and you're not following, definitely hit that follow button. That way you get notifications when I go live in the future. I do also upload videos over on YouTube if you'd like to take a peek at that. I do have a couple of things uploaded there already, but I am working on a Wizard City video, just going over kind of just the events that happened to me in Wizard City, doing all the different side quests and missions and going through the game. I'm a little bit unsure if I want to do the video in the style of like a retrospective documentary, or if I wanted to do it more as just kind of like a let's play almost. I'm not sure. I think since I'm doing a challenge, I'll probably do it more as like a documentary style, where it's less of the base like audio and just more me dubbing over it and just having clips going on of key moments in the background. I think that's probably going to be the style of video that I work on. But either way, regardless, again, hit that notification or that follow button. That way you get notifications when I go live in the future. You can always unfollow if you decide that you don't come back here very often and you don't want to get notifications for me. But in the meantime, it does support me a ton and helps me grow. So I do appreciate everybody who's currently following and all the follows that come in after the fact. Everybody, I appreciate. Yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.